You will bend the knee for your queen. Hey guys, Black Clover here. And if you don't bend the knee, you will burn, guys. You will burn. Alright, so today I want to talk about how, and this is my personal belief, prove me wrong if you can, but my belief is in order to be in any long-term relationship, any long and let alone marriage, of course marriage, but any long-term relationship, you will bend the knee. What do I mean by that? You will submit. You will become a beta. You will become a yes dear kind of man. That is the only way in this day and age to have a very long lasting relationship. I'm telling you guys. And I did a video similar to this in the past, and some people were saying in the comments that you have to compromise. You have to make compromises in any relationship, and even the woman compromises. No, 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 no. She does not compromise. That is some bullshit. Okay, so what do I mean bend the knee? I mean, you have to keep doing things for her. You have to keep buying flowers. You have to keep taking her out on dates. You have to, um, you have to keep making her happy. She cannot be sad or upset, because if she's sad or upset, then you don't get happy fun time. You don't get sex. So you have to make her happy. You have to keep doing things. A woman doesn't do that for you. A woman doesn't show her love by doing things, by spending money on a man, by no, 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 no. There are a few that do it in the beginning, but that's just to bait a man. That's just a bait so that she can hook a man. Okay, and I know some women once in a while they pay for dates. That honestly, that's only because they don't want to be called or looked at as a gold digger that's just using your money all the time. So she'll spend money once in a while for you so she can feel like she made a contribution. But trust me, guys, a man's love is always transactional. That's how a woman sees it. So um, it's really unfortunate. It's really yeah, and I know they in the red pill community, it says everybody says don't hate how women are, just accept it. But that's easier said than done, guys. That's easier said than done. Knowing that she only cares about you. I'm not gonna say she loves you. I'm not gonna say that. She only cares about you, first of all, momentarily, and as long as you keep providing whatever you're providing, money, resources, labor, whatever you're doing, as long as you keep doing that, um, she's gonna care for you. She doesn't really love you, and the minute you stop doing that, that's when she's gone. So there's no love. That's why, you know, it's so difficult to talk to people, to the normies, because they don't, basic definition of words for them and for us, it's different. And I know I'm beating a dead horse, because we've talked about this many times in the past. But guys, it's you have to keep talking about it. You really have to keep talking about female nature. I know some other guys also say, stop talking about women. Talk about how you can improve your life. Yes, I agree that we have to talk about how we can improve our lives. But the thing is, that's a very individualistic behavior. Every man takes a different path when they're trying to improve their lives. I'm going back to school. Some people don't want to go back to school. Some people may want to get promotions through their current company and eventually take over as manager or director of that company. So improving your life is a different journey. It's a different path for every man. However, the male brain, our minds, guys, our minds, it's again, I've mentioned this in the past. In order for um, for humanity to continue, nature has to manipulate our minds and make us these beta simps that worship women, because that's the environment we live in. We don't live in caveman days where we can just, the biggest, strongest man just fucks whatever woman he wants. That's not how it works. In this current day and age, the way to get a woman is to, woo her. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Being, quote unquote alpha, and, um, as all these dating coaches talk about, being in your dom game, that works short term. Okay, I'm not trying to discredit. Although I don't disagree with a lot of things dating coaches say, I don't want to completely discredit them, because they do have simple, or not simple, some truths to what they say. So everything they teach you is meant for a pump and dump, okay, or a very short-term casual fuck buddy type of situation, which I try to avoid to do most of the time, because again, thanks to yes means yes, and me too, thanks to that, women have a way to fuck you over if they feel like they've been used in a pump and dump. So I try not to pump and dump, but it works. The whole being alpha thing, show not giving her attention, all that shit that they teach you, it works temporarily. But what I'm talking about is long term. If you want a relationship, a girlfriend, marriage, all that shit. If you want to have something that works, here's the thing. She always has this mentality of, what have you done for me lately? Okay, so let's say this week you take her out to a fancy dinner, like really fancy, where you have to dress up, and you take her to some, museum, a concert or something. That might get you laid, but next week she's gonna say, well, he hasn't done anything for me this week. And now you have to do something. Because, again, I'm speaking from experience. When I, because in the beginning of a relationship, men usually go all in, and they do, like, they go that extra mile for women. So they're always bringing flowers and taking her out to different stuff and buying different things for her and being extra romantic. And that's how I was with my ex at first, but after we started living together, I was busy with work, so I didn't really do that every other day like I used to, consistently. I maybe once a week we went out somewhere, but the me doing things for her, which is what I'm mainly talking about when I say you will bend the knee, you will submit. That part, I wasn't doing that as much, and she complained. She said, "I'm not trying anymore." She's not gonna say, "You don't spend money on me, you don't take me out, you don't do all these different things." She's not gonna say that. She's gonna try to be, she's gonna try to hide it, and she's gonna say, you don't try anymore," something like that. So, the point is, guys, unless you put yourself in an early grave by constantly wasting money every single week, by constantly laboring, doing different things for her, transactional, right? Busting your ass every single day. And that, like I said, that's why men die early, guys. Yes, I know men have riskier jobs, but men do everything. Men, she all she has to do is just lay back and wait for all the gifts and all the everything to be done for her. I wish I had that kind of life. I wish. Can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine? A beautiful woman is just every week trying to think of different ways to make you happy. Every week spending all the money on you, or every week planning to take you out on all these different trips or different outing events, and she's spending, and along along with that, she's also entertaining you. She's also trying to make you laugh, cheer you up. If you seem down, if you seem like you're, work, you had a rough day at work, she's sitting there trying to cheer you up. That's our role in a relationship, guys. That's our role, to provide for her, to labor for her, and to be her emotional tampon, to make her feel good every single day. And if any of those roles, if you lack in any of those roles, if you slow it down or if you stop, then you're not living up to your end of the bargain, right? You're not because her end of the bargain is just to open her legs. That's it. As long as she opens her legs, not every day, not every other day, once in a while, maybe once or twice a week, maybe that. She doesn't even have to do that. I mean, once you get married, she can just cut you off completely. But until you're married, she'll feel like she has to at least give it to you once in a while. If you keep pushing for it, she's just going to keep making excuses. She's going to keep saying that she doesn't feel well or she's tired. The sex will dry up. I promise you, it will dry up unless I don't even know how you can stop it from drying up. I mean, unless you don't move in with her, that's really the only way. But the point here, guys, is she'll never be happy. She'll never be happy unless you're killing yourself every single. And even if you do that, she'll get used to that lifestyle. She will get used to it. Look at I'm not a big basketball fan, but look at the whole thing that with Ayesha Curry and Steph Curry. This guy is the top 1%. He has fame. He has money. He's a fit guy. He has looks. He's in shape. He's an athlete. For God's sakes, he's the MVP in the NBA right now. And he just made it to the finals, from what I heard. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of basketball, but any woman would kill for a man like that. Would do anything and everything. But she's complaining. His wife, she's complaining about not getting attention from men. Obviously, she's talking about men like that she finds attractive, men that are in her standards, that are top 1%. She's not getting attention from those guys. I'm sure she's getting attention from regular men. But the point is, guys, this woman, she got used to that lifestyle. I'm sure when she was first dating him, she was on cloud 9. I'm sure she was the happiest woman ever because she was living the luxury lifestyle. But even a luxury lifestyle, after some time, will be the norm. And you're going to want more. You're not... Well, as a woman. As men, we're happy with an apartment, a bed, a couch, a TV, and some food. That's it. We're content. We're happy with that. But women, they will never be happy. I bet she wants to trade up right now. I bet if a billionaire, because I don't think Steph Curry is a billionaire, if a billionaire like Elon Musk came to her wanting to date her, I'm sure she would drop Steph Curry in a heartbeat. I'm sure. So guys, do not bend the knee. I will not. I'm not doing all those things. Like I said, I'm not gonna labor. I'm not gonna give my labor, my money, my attention. I'm not gonna entertain women. I'm not doing that shit. Unless it's like a one-time pump and dump thing. I'm never gonna get into a relationship. If you start, and sometimes it just happens subconsciously without you even noticing. You start simping and doing all these things for her. Don't do that, guys. Do not bend the knee. Don't let these women treat you like shit. They're not above you. They're not better than you. Okay. I know simps and manginas worship them. So what? So fucking what? Don't stoop to their level. All right, guys. Black Clover here. Thanks again for listening. Take care. Bye bye.